Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we will be talking about how you can improve your builds in Fortnite and what you need to learn to be able to build fight people and win more of your real game fights. So a bit of an easier video. We won't be going over too advanced tactics, but this is perfect if you're just starting to learn to build and you want to get a bit better at building. Learn the basics. We'll go over three main things that you want to be able to do. Number one, how to get high ground at the start of the fight. Number two, how to get high ground later on if the other person is already on high ground. And number three is box fighting in general. So we'll be going over these three things. Make sure you hop on Fortnite and then we will load into a map where you can build around. I will go into this edit map right here. Here you can see the island code if you want to hop in this map as well. And while you're loading in, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're going for 1,000 subs on YouTube. That way I can get a supporter creator code and then I can start hosting scrim games for you guys for tournament practice, etc. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see any videos in the future or if you have any questions about the stuff we'll be talking about now. So just run over to this empty space right here and then we'll start off with how you can get high ground at the start of the fight. So we'll be talking about two different ramp rushes. One is if you're getting sprayed, so you want to be a bit more protected, and the other one is if you want to get high ground really fast. So let's go over the first one. This is pretty basic. Some of you probably already know it. You just do a stair, a floor, and then a wall. This way you're protected even more than just doing a singular ramp. So this is what you can do to build up if you are getting sprayed at the start. And at the start of the fight, the goal is always to get high ground. That's why we do this. On the high ground, we have the better overview of the fight. You can decide when to push him. You're not in the defensive position. You just have a more dominant position in general. So make sure to go for high ground, just like this. If you're getting shot, now if you want to be fast and you want to get high ground first, this is the better strategy. You do 2 ramps at a time. You sprint up and then you jump after the 2 ramps. And while you're jumping, you place another 2 ramps. I'll show you again slowly. So first of all, try to build 2 ramps from as far down as possible. So you want to be standing almost all the way at the bottom, already build that second ramp. This whole thing you can sprint up now. Now if you're practicing, just stop, do the same thing again. Keep repeating this. And then once you got that down, do 2 ramps, sprint, and then jump here. And then while you're jumping, you do another 2 ramps, and then you can sprint up again. And this will make you be able to get high ground really fast in a real game. And then you can just stay up there, shoot the enemy from the top. So number 2 of learning to build is getting high ground protectedly. So sort of high ground retakes, but they're not too complicated. So the first thing we'll do, if there's someone on top of us in front of us, then you build a stair and a cone first. This way we're protected from here, and then if we want to keep going up, we just add it through and do the same thing again. That way we always have a cone on top of us and we can keep going up this way. If he starts spraying you, you wait and place the floor and just hold that, and then once his ammo is empty, you keep going up. Here you can also do double edits. Instead of just doing a cone, those won't break. If you do a cone, it'll break. That's fine though, and then double edits won't break. So that's how you can get up if you're ramping towards somebody. Then if you want to go away from them, you can use a double ramp. So a double ramp is, let's say someone's back there, we want to build up, so you place 1 ramp behind you, you just look at the floor and place it. You have to be over the half of the box, so here's the start of the box, it will place in front of me, and if I go over the half, it will place behind me. Then I place 1 ramp in front of me, and then I can ramp up like this. For the sake of practice, you can do a few more. I'll show you how many you want to do in a real game in a sec. You only want to do 2, but you can do a few more. Then leave the bottom one longer, turn around, throw up a wall so he doesn't see us back there, and then do a stair, and you can go up at him again. If he still has high ground, we do a cone again. If he doesn't, we have high ground and we shoot at him from the top. This is especially useful if you're boxed up and he's right on top of you. That way you can quickly ramp out, sprint 2 ramps, turn around, and then go on top. So you can add this sprinting from the first thing we did right there to this. You can do 2, sprint up, turn around, and then go up this way. and this will make you get high ground pretty quickly. Make sure you don't use this if he's too far away. Make sure you do it if he's right up top of you. That's the best scenario you can do it. If he's pretty far away, then you do the ramps with cones, and then once you get close to him, you do a double ramp and get high ground quickly. That usually catches the enemies off guard. One more thing you can use to get high ground is side jumps. A side jump works like this. You do a stair and a ramp like before. Then you run out, jump at around this half of the stair, jump out, look down and build the floor. You can also do this while sprinting. Might make it easier for some people. And this way, instead of editing through, if the enemy thinks you're gonna edit through, you just jump around. And here, if you have a shotgun, you can just shoot while you're jumping as well. That's the next step. So you jump out, shoot, and then you go above him or something. You can also combine this with a double ramp, so side jump, and then you do a double ramp out here. So the cool thing about these three things is that you can really combine them. It's not like any other fancy high ground retakes that are way too hard, waste too many mats, and that won't really get you high ground. These are way better. You can really combine them. You can catch your enemies off guard, and you can use them to get high ground. Last thing we'll be talking about is box fighting. So make your own box, 4 walls around you, cone and floor on top, and a cone in your box. Now, if someone's pushing you, there's 2 good edits you can go for. Number 1 is this peanut butter edit right here, or top corner edit, however you want to call it. And then you jump up and shoot. Or you do a window and you do a right hand peek, stand on the left, and then peek to the right. Stand left, peek to the right. Or the top corner. Those 2 edits you want to use if someone's pushing you. Now, if you're really weak, you just want to edit your cone up and go out the back and make space. If he keeps pushing you, keep making space. And always go away from him. So if he's coming from here now, I go in this direction. Always out the back. If you go out the side, he'll just be on your wall instantly again. You have no time to heal or do whatsoever. So make sure you go out the back. That way you have a lot of time. If he keeps pushing you, you keep going out the back. You get some time. You try to use a few minis. If he is still on you, you try to go for counter shots with the peaks we just discussed. Don't just keep running away if he keeps hunting you. Try to get some counter damage and then he'll let you heal. And in a real game, make sure you box up out of hard mats. So use your brick and then do it that way. That is the main things you need to know for box fighting, how to get high ground and how to get high ground protectedly. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I'm happy to answer them, and have fun practicing.